Testing, testing. We are testing the mic. Mic check. Mic check. Mic check. It's working. Like, if you keep expecting everything to be lined up to how you want it to be, you're never going to be happy. Oh, it's all in your head. Don't worry about it. Like, yeah, babe, I know it's all in my head. That's kind of the problem. Hi everyone. Today's video is going to be another self-care night because I very desperately need one. I have been having a very rough couple of days. It's really only been since yesterday, but yesterday I was just not having a good day at all. And today has been like recovery of yesterday. I've just been crying a lot, just been very overwhelmed. There's nothing really happening in my life that's causing this. It's just everything about life. Like, I just get so overwhelmed with a lot of things that go on in life. And I've been like this for like my whole life. So I have really learned to talk about it, and I learned that it's okay because a lot of people go through the same things that I go through. They just might not worry about. That was Abrams sneezing. Bless you. Is over here dilly-dallying around with this bone. He is literally the cutest thing ever, and I love him so much. Anyways, but I've learned that it's important to talk about it because I know that a lot of people go through the same things that I go through and have kind of the same problems that I do. And I know that there's just so many people out there that I don't know that I can help in some way, shape, or form, even if that's just to put a smile on your face. So my self-care night today is going to be a lot like the last one. I'm going to take a bath, and then I'm going to talk to y'all after just about like things that I've been going through, things that he is really going in on that bone. Oh my gosh. Right. But anyways, yeah, and then afterwards I'm gonna talk to y'all, tell y'all a little bit about the things that I think about and about how I get my brain to stop fixating on such negative thoughts and replace them with more positive ones. But first, take me a nice hot bath because I love taking baths, and they are really good for me and helping me calm down. They're so calming, and I'm gonna have my lavender candle, maybe some essential oils in there, you know, just something real nice because I really need it. And I have an exam in the morning, which I've been studying for, and like all of this, yeah, we need it. This is like my first time looking at myself like in like this kind of proximity. It's all day, and I'm just so cute. Like it's like a lot of times I really forget what I look like at times. And I feel like when I was younger, I used to like literally stare at myself in the mirror and tell myself like I'm so pretty and like things like that. And I've been called conceited all of my life because of things like that. But at the same time, I genuinely don't know what I look like. Like, I genuinely forget what I look like at times because I can't see my own face. I don't know. Anyways, time to take a bath. Testing, testing. We are testing the mic. Mic check. Mic check. Mic check. It's working. I got out the shower. I smell like delicious. Absolutely delicious. Just in case y'all were wondering. A brand on the TikTok shop sent this to me. I did not know it was gonna be this long, but this is like my favorite thing ever. I'm gonna come a little closer so y'all can see. It has a bunch of little dogs. Like, this one's running, this one's like rolling over, this one's like walking, this one's like, oh, we're finna play. Like, what? And the inside is like that very furry, like soft material. Like, it's so soft and it's really comfortable, and I love it. So get one. All right, y'all, we are just gonna be doing some skincare, but I'm going to talk to y'all because I've just not been having a good couple of days. Yesterday I was just really like, I don't know, I was really tired and I didn't do much. I wasn't very productive, and a lot of times when I'm not very productive, I start like having really negative self-talk. especially when I'm supposed to be like resting, or I have a lot of trouble with resting and just learning how to just sit still and not always be doing something. So on days where I, you know, get a lot of rest, sometimes I start feeling bad, which is like what? Why am I feeling bad for resting? I know that rest is important. It's like vital for life. You need sleep, you need rest. Like, it's just when I sleep like all day, or like for a lot of the days that I keep taking naps, and I'm not somebody who takes naps. I don't regularly take naps because my brain is just always kind of going throughout the day. So when I go to sleep, sometimes I can't even go to sleep because it's still going. And when I have days like yesterday, I just get so overwhelmed, and I cry so much. A way that I have always released emotions is through crying. Whenever I feel like any emotion too strong, like even if it's mad, even when I'm very happy, sometimes I will just cry. Like I cry so much. But especially on days like today and yesterday, it's so much. But it's something that I've realized about, like, the reason why I get so overwhelmed most of the time is because I have a lot of expectations that I put on myself and that I feel like society puts on me. And it's expectations like having a job or going to school or talking to people, like being social and having friends, and like, I don't know, it just seems like there's just so much going on, and it's like, it's a lot. It's a lot. I find myself worrying a lot about the future. I've always, like, if you've watched my anxiety video or the mental health video that I posted, I've had anxiety for like all of my life, as long as I can remember. It's a lot of it is tied to things that happen in the future, because we have no idea what's going to happen in the future, you know? And for a lot of my life, that scared me, because I don't know what's going to happen, but I know that what I'm doing now is supposed to be preparing me for the future. But how can I prepare for something that I don't know is going to, how can I prepare for something that I don't know what it's going to even look like at all? So it's like, I don't know. That's always been something that makes me very overwhelmed. I'm feeling very overwhelmed. I don't force myself to get over it. I don't say, okay, I'm sad, let me be happy, or let me like get over it and stuff like that. I don't try to push it down, because I know that if I continue to push it down, it's just going to continue to build up. Like, that's not how you get through emotions at all. As an adult, I realized that I was never really taught how to regulate my emotions very well. I've always been someone with a lot of emotions, and I feel like everybody in my family has a lot of emotions. The regulation part of it has not always been the best. In recent years, it's definitely a lot better, but I really had to teach myself how to regulate my emotions, because I've had such strong emotions to the point where if I didn't regulate them, it would be very detrimental for my life. What I realized is a lot of times when I feel overwhelmed about something, or I feel stressed out about things going on in my life, it's because I have expectations that I've put on my life, and I expect things to be a certain way. I expect myself to have a certain job, or to have a certain amount of money, or to, you know, be getting these certain grades, or, you know, this, that, and the third. I'm expecting all of these different things. It's okay to have expectations. I'm not saying to not set expectations, to like just let, you know, let whatever be whatever. No, but don't make it be like, oh, I expect them to look this way, to do this one thing, to XYZ, to like, if you keep expecting everything to be lined up to how you want it to be, you're never going to be happy. With social media and things like that, even that as expectations, because now there's numbers involved. And like right now, I have almost 70,000 followers on TikTok. 70,000 people follow me on TikTok. Thinking about that, like last year I had a goal to get to 100,000. I clearly didn't get to that goal. But thinking about that now, I'm like, I wanted so bad to get to 100,000, that I was upset that I didn't get to 100,000. I was upset that I had 70,000 followers. You have 70,000 people following you, watching your content. You have over 4 million likes on TikTok, and you're upset because you don't have more. This is what expectations does for real. When you're constantly chasing an expectation, constantly chasing a higher number, a higher salary, a higher job title, a higher this, higher that, if that's what you're always like chasing, you're not just working hard because you want to work hard, you want to help people, and then you get promoted because you're doing really good at your job, that's another thing. But if you are only doing the work because you want to get a higher job title, once you get that higher job title, there's going to be a higher job title after that. There's going to be something else after that, unless you're the CEO. Like, I have to remind myself a lot to just be, just live, just experience, because that's really what I'm here for. I'm not here to set all these expectations, to meet all these expectations, to be all of these big things that people tell you that you have to be and do all of these things. Like, just live your life, and your experiences and everything that you go through on a day-to-day basis is life. This is life. Life happens right now. Sometimes you really just gotta stop and smell the roses. Like, you just have to kind of find things to be grateful for. That's really how I have got through a lot of life. And sometimes it's hard to find things to be grateful for when you feel like your life is literally falling apart. But there's always something. That's also something that I've had to deal with in my life, is feeling like I need to be saved, feeling like I need help, like I'm drowning, and realizing that nobody knows what's going on in my head except for me. Speaking from personal experience with my anxiety and everything, anxiety is really just like a fear response. It's something that is in my brain that is supposed to be there to help me to survive. It's just when I have severe anxiety, it becomes like too much. It's like, I get that you're there to protect me, but you're doing too much. Like, I'm not in trouble right now. I'm not in danger. There's nothing to be protecting me from. But it wants so bad to protect me, and it wants so bad to get me out of the unforeseen danger. But yeah, I just realized that a lot of the fear responses that I have and a lot of the things that I feel internally, my body is just trying to protect me. It's really all based on survival. My biggest fear for all of my life, the number one cause of my anxiety, has been death. So a lot of it is based off of survival. It's based off of things that I feel like could kill me, could die, could end up in my detriment. So how I get myself to talk out of it is I remind myself of all of that a lot of the stuff that I'm dealing, like, I hate to say that like it's all in my head. I mean, because that's what people say to like gaslight people, like, oh, it's only your head, don't worry about it. Like, yeah, babe, I know it's all in my head. That's kind of the problem. But anyways, reminding myself that it is all in my head sometimes is like, it's helpful for me to like reframe the way that I see that. Like, you're not gonna die if you miss an appointment that you have tomorrow. That's what I have to tell myself sometimes. Like, another thing that helps me is realizing that like I'm not, like, I am in control of the present moment. The only thing I can control is right now. And you know, like what I just did, I took myself a bath. I smell real good and nice. I'm gonna have a nice little chill night before I have to study again for my exam tomorrow. And I set this time for myself to do this because I knew that I needed a self-care night. Realizing that like I have all the power right now to change my situation and change how my brain is viewing the situation. I just have to really put in the work and like really drill in those positive thoughts to replace the negative ones. And it takes a while and it's hard and it's not gonna be overnight. Like I told you, yesterday I was feeling the same way. Today I'm recovering from it, so I feel kind of the same way, but like a little halfway, you know? And all I can really do is hope that tomorrow is a better day, that I feel happier, that I feel better. But I'm doing everything that I can do about it. I just kind of have to let the storm pass, but I know that it will pass. And that's why I kind of like to make videos like this, when I'm not feeling the best, because I like to show people that like it's okay to not feel okay. Like it's okay to not feel okay. It's okay to talk about it. Still try to do the things that make you happy and do things that will like calm you down. I found things that soothe me. I found things that help me, and anybody can find those things that soothe them, that help them, that feel like an outlet for them. Anybody can have that, and I truly feel like there's nothing that I can't overcome, and that's a feeling that I feel like everybody should have. And I know it takes a while to get there. It takes a lot of building yourself up. When you're at the bottom, you have nowhere to go but up. Anyways, y'all, this is gonna be the end of the video because I talk so much. I did not think I would say all of this, but clearly I had a lot to say. But I hope y'all enjoyed it. I hope it could help you in some way, shape, or form, even if it was just, you know, to listen to me talk to y'all. I hope y'all have a good night, a good day, a good whatever time it is. Thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to leave a like if you liked it. It helps my channel so much when y'all like my videos, and helps to get pushed more, and it helps other people see it as well. So I really appreciate that. Thank y'all so much for watching. I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.